and welcome to Madden 22. It's been a very long time since I've been in the Madden community. I am very excited for this year. As you know, it's been months since I've been in Madden. It's been a very long time since I've made any Madden style type of videos. I focused hard in NBA 2K, but I am back for Madden 22. Now in today's video, we're going to be creating my player, and in the next one, we will be introducing the story. So you don't have to necessarily watch this video, but if you do want to find out what college I'm going to, what position I'm going with, then stay tuned. I'm going to be introducing both of those things later on in today's video. Now, when it comes to Madden 22, I'm gonna try to see if I can make more Madden style type of videos this year. I didn't do much with Madden 21. I only did one my player, then said hasta la vista, peace Madden community. That's basically all I did for Madden 21. And I'm hoping to see, I might do a second my player career. Who knows? I'm gonna try to see if I can make time for that. And also, I might maybe think about doing some rebuild videos for 2K and Madden. I'm thinking about doing that, and who knows, I might make that happen in the future. But with today's video, with today's episode, we're going to be creating my first Madden my player this year for Madden 22. I'm going to choose my position, I'm going to change my appearance, everything. So if you guys are excited for today's video, but before we get started, if you haven't already, be sure you go on ahead and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get straight into the video. And here we go, Madden 22. This is a brand new year. As you can tell, it's been a very long time since I've been in Madden. The last series you guys saw me do was Madden 21 when I created my wide receiver. This is a brand new year. I am hoping to go even harder into this year's Madden. Hopefully, we'll have to just wait and see and find out. We'll see what happens next. So with that being said, we are entering into Madden 22. This is a brand new year, and I'm very excited to see what happens. So, let's get started. Looks like there's a bunch of new features in the game. Become a superstar with classes. Select a class, test your skills on the field, and build your playing power. Choose a physique that fits your style, and see the impact on your class's power. Interesting, okay. There's a bunch of brand new classes in the game. So it looks like we can get progression from face of the franchise and also the yard. I am hoping to do the yard this year. I'll just have to wait and see if I have teammates that can play with me for the yard. Alright, here we go. Welcome back. We are in Madden 22. In today's episode, we are creating our my player. And in the next one, I will be introducing the storyline. So, physique selection, agile, balanced, or bruiser. It also lets you know what the heights are for each physique that you want to choose. 5'5" to 5'10" for agile. 5'9" to 6'6" for balanced. And then the bruiser, I'm pretty sure, is taller than 6'6". Now you guys are going to see the position I'm going to choose in just a minute. But for right now, the physique I'm going to choose is going to be... Let me think about this for a sec. Jack of all trades, master of none. It even lets you know what the pros and cons are for each physique. Interesting. Yes, we're going to go with the balanced physique. That is the one I'm going to be choosing. Now we have to create our avatar, so this is going to take a minute. Let me just change my first and last name real quick. is available. Looks like it isn't. Okay. A profane word. Wow. Interesting. We're going to go with this instead. Alright. There we go. Jersey number. We're going to go with, I believe, number 8 or number 23. I think I ended up changing this later, but for right now, we're going to be number 8. You can change your jersey number later on. So it looks like they have a select height and weight for us. I wanted to change my height to my real height, but looks like I'm stuck with 6'2". Hometown. Now, I actually grew up in Cincinnati for most of my life. I'm a Bengals fan, so if this is the city I'm going to be choosing, who knows, maybe I could get drafted by my favorite team in the NFL. You never know. So that is what we're going to select. Let's change the skin tone here real quick. We're going to have to do a lot of customization on our appearance. Speaking of our appearance, here we go. Let's start with the head. Now, unfortunately, this is Madden, EA Sports, not 2K, so they don't have face scans available in the game. So I'm just going to be choosing the select heads that they have in this game. I believe this one might be the best one. Now, what I will say about Madden is they have really good hairstyles in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going to change my hairstyle in just a second. When it comes to beards, I'm probably going to go with the hero. The chin strap, interesting. Yes, I think I'm going to go with this beard right here, unless there's one that has more facial hair. Let me see. They got the clean shave, the goatee, the animal, swashbuckler, thin strap. Basically the same hairstyles we've seen before. I'm going to go with the hero. We're going to stick with black. Alright. Now we need to change the hairstyle. So let's see what we got here. Sideward shaved. Interesting. It looks pretty clean. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see if I can find one I like more. Alright. Got some afros. Twisted afro, jeez. Alright, okay. I've messed with this one right here. As you can see, it's got the headband with the hairstyle. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. It looks pretty clean. The twisted fade. Alright. There's not much more to change, I don't think. We're gonna take a look and see what else I can change. I was trying to see if I could change my eyebrows, but I don't think you can. Let's just take one last look at the facial hairstyles real quick. There's a bunch of different beards to choose. Yeah, it looks like hero is gonna be the one to go. That's the one we're going to choose. Alright, let's choose the hero. Now, what else do we got? Edit physique styles. Interesting, okay. Now, this is the agile one, but we're going to be balanced. It looks like I think you can change your height. I'm not really sure. I didn't really understand it at first. Let's see. Okay. My player's looking pretty good so far. There's the bruiser. Face number 6 looks pretty good. Let's see if there's any more changes I need to do. Let's go to our head, I believe, or our hair. Yeah, let's check out our head real quick. Alright, let's go back. These are the different skin tones. It took me a while to customize my My Player, but eventually I settled with something that I was okay with. I tried to keep it similar to last year's My Player, but just a little bit different. That's what I these are all the skin tones that you can choose in the game if you're curious. This is how you can customize your My Player. Alright, I think we're going to go with number 6. I think that was the one we ended up choosing. Although we're gonna stick with number 9 for right now. I think I went back and changed my player later. Let's see, what else can we do? There's the head templates, skin details. Interesting, okay. You can add scars or freckles, even redness to your face. There's a bunch of different features that you can do. We're gonna stick with default for now. Eye shape. Looks like you can change your eye shape, but the default one looks nice. My eye color is actually brown, so that's the one I'm going to be choosing. You can even change your nose, your ear shape, everything. But I'm going to stick with the default ones with this face. It looks pretty good. If I could, I would have done a face scan, but face scans are not available in Madden. I believe they aren't. There might be a way you might be able to do it, but I just don't know how. 2K, obviously, you can do a face scan, which depending on how you do it, it can end up looking really nice or really bad. Okay, but anyway, I believe we're pretty much done customizing our My Player. Let's just take one last look and see what we got. Okay, ear shape, nose. Alright, taking one last look before we move on. Eye color, eye shape. Skin details. Head template. Our My Player looks pretty good. I don't think I want to change anything else. These are the different faces you can choose in the game. In my opinion, face 6 looks the best one to me. It's this one right here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. And also, I don't think I chose jersey number 8 as my official jersey number. I think I changed it to number 23. Last year, my jersey number was number 8, I believe. So that's why I ended up changing it. Now, we're going to get to all the important details, position, college, everything in just a second. Just need to do a couple more final changes and then we're going to move on. Alright, Cincinnati. Now, I think I forgot to change my handness. I'm actually left-handed. I believe I changed that later on. But that is going to do it for our My Player creation, pretty much. Now, with that being said, let's move on to the important stuff. Alright, here we go. What position do you want to play? Quarterback, wide receiver, halfback, and linebacker. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like Madden has introduced a brand new position into the game, a linebacker. We have not seen that before. You've only been able to select offensive players such as quarterback and receiver. Madden 21, I think they introduced halfback, which is basically like the running back. They introduced that last year. Now this year, you can be a linebacker, a quarterback, a wide receiver, a halfback, and a linebacker. Now I'm probably going to try to make more than one player this year. I've already made up my mind. I know what my position is going to be for my first player. But for my second player, if I end up making a second player, I have an idea of what position I want to be. Now, these are the different classes you can be in the game. The General, the Magician, Lightspeed, Moonshot, Pathfinder, Likey Sevens, the Shadow, Juggernaut, Double Agent, Hawk, and Infiltrator. So there's a lot of different classes you can be in this game, and each class has their own advantage. Like, one might be able to throw farther, one might be able to be faster, etc. Whatever class you choose changes everything about your playstyle. And the very cool thing about this is when you create your My Player, you get to get cross progression, meaning that when you play the yard, for example, which by the way, is one of my favorite game modes in Madden. You will be able to level up playing the yard, which is very interesting. So I hope to do that again this year. Now, with that being said, this took me a while to think about. There's a lot of positions you can be in this game. And I'm going to tell you guys what position I chose in just a moment. And then we're going to get to the colleges in this game. So yes, I've decided to go with the wide receiver. I'm going to be a receiver for my first My Player. And check out the different classes you can be in this game. They even have NFL comparisons. So yes, wide receiver is going to be my first player, my first position in this game. If I make a second player, I'm going to choose a different position. Check this out. Pathfinder, Moonshot, and I think that's Lucky Sevens. Yes, that's what it's called. Okay, so Lucky Sevens, Moonshot, and Pathfinder. I looked at the different play styles you can choose in this game, and by far, my favorite one, it has to be Moonshot. Yes, Moonshot is a very interesting class, and this is the one I wanted to go for. So this is going to be the one I'm going to choose in just a second, but let's just take a look at the different classes for a second. Now, why did I choose Moonshot? I chose Moonshot because it says you can get spectacular catches that you've never seen before, and when it comes to being a wide receiver, I want to get the most crazy catches you'll ever see me do. So that is why I chose Moonshot. Now they even have a level path, which is very interesting. This game almost reminds me of NBA Live when it comes to creating your My Player, sort of. It's very interesting, I like it. Now these are the different colleges you can choose in this game: Clemson, Florida, LSU, Miami, Michigan State, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas, and USC. Now, these are familiar colleges that we have seen before. I think these are the same colleges from last year. Now, I wanted to go with something different. Now, I know people that are fans of Miami and also Texas, but I did not want to go with those colleges because I'm pretty sure those are the colleges they ended up choosing in this game. So I wanted to go with something different. So no, I am not going to Miami or Texas, but I'm going to be announcing my college decision in just a second. As you can see, we have different jersey numbers for whatever college you want to go with. Now, with that being said, I'm very excited for this year's Madden My Career. It's sort of shorter than last year's, but I still enjoyed it. It did not take me that long to make it to the NFL at all. It only took me like a couple hours actually to even make it to the NFL. And you guys will see what team I get drafted to soon. I'm not going to announce it right now. So I'm going to announce which college team I'm going to be going to, and this is going to be the end of the video. I tried to combine my creation with some of the first cutscenes of the game, but that would have made the video too long for you guys. So you're going to see the introduction of this year's Madden My Career in the next video. So if you guys are excited to watch episode 2 of Madden 22's My Career. So with that being said, let's take one final look at all the colleges that you can choose in this game. We're going to be playing a wide receiver. It's going to be very interesting. I am definitely excited to show you guys the Madden My Career. I'm sure you have seen it already. It's not that bad in my opinion. This year's story might be one of my favorites out of all the ones we may have seen so far. Alright, and here we go. We are coming to the final decision. You're probably wondering, what college am I going to in Madden 22? And with that being said, we are going to be going to the one, the only, not Oklahoma, not Oregon, not Texas, not USC, not Nebraska, not Michigan State, but we are going to be going to the one, the only LSU Tigers. That is the college we're going to be going with. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Take care. Peace.